Hey, it's me, Barb, and I am wearing a winter hat in the middle of the summer. In fact, it is 82 degrees outside when I'm creating this video. But of course, you know me enough by now to know that if I'm going to wear a wool hat in the middle of summer, it's because it created some awareness for me. And the overarching message I want to share today, maybe in a somber way, maybe just in a way to start thinking. Many of the pre-retirees that I talk with, and really I say pre-retiree, but it really is pre-major event, changing jobs, retiring, becoming an empty nester, looking for new work. These things are all about thinking suddenly that I oughtn't put off today what I know I want to do because I think tomorrow might be a better time for that. And so that's what I did this summer with my knitting class. Yes, that's why I'm wearing this wool hat, because I just finished it. I have done a lot of knitting actually, and I'm a lousy knitter. And I was thinking that when I retired my jewelry business, that I was going to have more time than I was used to. And what was I going to do with that time? Because I suddenly have weekends free, and this hat is getting hot, but I can't take it off because my hair doesn't. Well, anyway, we won't get into that. At least I worked out today. And I thought, well, I better have some things to do, because I would like to make the most of this transition of being so busy that I can't even think straight into a more spacious existence with Unstuck Coaching. And so I took a knitting class. I took a beginning knitting class. And I thought about that today, and I thought how glad I am that I did that. I love knitting. I love knitting so much that I could almost do that for as long as I made, in the same amount of time I created jewelry. Like, I loved creating jewelry so much. I could do it for hours. It may have been the only thing I could do for hours. And for me, knitting does that too, right up until I'm so frustrated that I have to walk away, and I've cursed more than a sailor. Sailors don't curse as much as I curse when I knit. So I took a knitting class. I'll take another one. I learned some things that I didn't learn, some nuances I didn't know. But my point is this: don't wait. That's the lesson. Don't wait till tomorrow to start working out. Work out today. You won't feel like it any more tomorrow than you do today. Don't wait to retire to take a knitting class. If you've always wanted to take a knitting class, join a book club, learn to golf, play pickleball, all the things that you wait for. Keep in mind, there's no guarantees about tomorrow. I mean, we do a lot of planning and this future thinking, like, when this happens, then I'll be happy, content, in love with my spouse again, have time for sex again, whatever your thinking is. And sometimes things happen that are unexpected, and we just never got to it, and we wish we had. So live today for today. And if you want to knit a wool hat in the summer or any other thing, don't put it off. So what have you been thinking about that you've been wanting to do? My knitting class was one. And I also made sure I went into a new town. That was another thing I did. I was like, well, let's go somewhere else. The last time I knit in Northwest Indiana. This time I knit in LaGrange, Illinois. Anyway, And then the other thing we did was we took where there were all these weeds. Oh, maybe you can see it. Yeah, that was another unbelievable source of joy. All it is a fire pit in the yard so we get a new view. Now, you might not think much of it. I am so excited for a cool night to have a new perspective on my old backyard. We've been here for 19 years, never filled that space. Love it. So maybe what have you been putting off that you don't want to anymore? And maybe how can you look at something old with new eyes? And what do you see? That's it. Ciao for now.